Ever since that day, I've been cautious and tried to time my movements so that they don't coincide with the water being turned off. Which makes sense. Turns out you shouldn't do a dump when the water's turned off.
Listen, there's already water. You know, I don't have any time to explain this here. I got stuff I got to do. Okay, let's get started.
Fair enough. I'm busy. No more talking shit.
That's clever.
Thank you.
No, I said you think that's clever.
Oh, I missed that. I just heard that's clever. Wonder why. Maybe it's because I have a higher opinion of you as an encouraging force in my life that is actually giving you way too much credit.
All right, I scarfed my ramen noodles in the 15 minutes I had meetings.
Oh, well, I really hope you didn't burn your mouth.
No, I was fine.
Damn it.
I drain all the water out. I don't like my noodles with water.
That is the most Matthew coded thing I've ever heard.
What?
I don't like my ramen to be too wet.
I just like the noodles. I don't want the water. What do I want that water? It's gross.
You have to keep this in. I think this will give our listeners a real insight into your psyche.
I don't know if I'm ready to open up this much on my ramen habit.
I like my women like I like my ramen. Bone dry.
Not a drop of moisture. All right, anyways, is that echoey? Am I echoing?
Not that I can hear.
I think I just blew
I think
up
we
the
both
sound.
said bone dry at the same time, which is
No,
really
that's fine.
horrifying. So it wasn't
All
an
right,
echo.
All right, I gotta start. Here, we gotta go. We're already
This
15 minutes
is great material. What are you whinging about? This is
my
comedy
God.
gold.
Shut up.
No, you got to include it.
Hi, everybody.
It's all downhill from here, mate.
Hi, everybody.
Listen, you can't put the word misbehaving in a title and expect me not to be chaotic. This is on you.
Okay, fine. All right. Look, here we're going. We're starting now, okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host, who I think is very funny, Anna Domini. Anna, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm just confused, and I was like, is today actually the 1st of April, not the 1st of March?
No, it's not the 1st of March either.
Well, it is. Oh, wait, no, it's the 2nd? 3rd?
Is the 2nd? Did you mess up the research again?
No. Well,
This is why we've outsourced the research
yes.
to someone else.
Hey, no, Kat messed up the research. But it's fine because she has bigger things to worry about. And also, does anyone really care? We're doing
I
St.
care.
David's Day. It's the 1st of March. I think St. David and indeed the Welsh people deserve to have more than just one day.
Okay. Is that
There
what
we
we're
go.
doing today?
Yeah,
St.
that's my
David?
cover. Yes.
Oh, well, way to give that away already. Well,
What? Okay, what do you want from me? You already asked me what day it is, even though we all know that it's not the day that we say it is anyway.
I said, how are you today?
Today.
Ugh.
But also, because you described me as funny, I was going with the is it April Fool's Day already thing angle.
Which is one of the most, we've already discussed how I hate April Fool's Day, and I don't abide by any fools, April or otherwise. So can we move on
That's
from
nonsense. You're the biggest fool ever.
this? I should say I appreciate Kat. She messaged me this week and was like, "Hey, are you guys recording on Friday? So I have a lot of things," and I was like, "We are, sorry." And she's like, "Okay, I just need to know what to prioritize." And I was like, "Oh, me. You should always prioritize my needs ahead of all others. It's just
That
a
is
really
what
good
you
rule of
think.
thumb." So thank you, Kat, for understanding that my needs are more important than any other personal, professional needs that you might have.
This is your style as a boss.
Yeah, it's good and it works. That's how I've reached the
No.
top.
I mean, it's why you're a great advocate for communism, because like you are just living all the values that we want to see under the guillotine, you know?
That's right. Wait, what? Oh, rough.
You're a boss now.
You doing all right then, Anna?
Pardon?
Are you doing all right then, Anna?
Oh, you're only asking that so I don't quit.
I'm asking so we can fucking move on. We got shit to do today.
Hey, I've already done my shit, as you know.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm doing okay. The sun is shining. It's nearly March. It feels like there's good stuff in the air, you know? Not just disease. Like, personally, things are going well for me. Obviously, the world, not so good. But me, fine.
Name one thing. No, I'm just kidding. Don't name anything. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to open that can of worms. I had a long COVID setback about a month ago, and I was like, oh my god, this is the worst thing that could have possibly happened. But I've kind of bounced back from that. So,
You're even stronger now.
well, maybe. I'd say I'm back to where I was before the big crash. So that would indicate that I am stronger because I recovered more quickly. But I don't want to take anything for granted. But it turns out getting COVID again when you have long COVID isn't the worst thing that can happen. There's a lot of other bad things that can happen, like getting attacked by an Alsatian, which is what happened. But yeah, I'm over it now. It's all good. And I'm only a little bit scared of dogs anymore.
Oh, yeah, well, I got bit by a dog as a kid. It took me years to get over my fear of dogs.
I don't think you're over it still. You're scared of a lot of things.
No, I'm not okay with dogs now.
Oh, okay. Just other people that scare you now.
There's people, yeah. I mean, I've never gotten over the trauma of all the people I'd interacted with as a kid, but...
No one ever really does, I think.
But have you done anything saintly or experienced anything miraculous since we've last commiserated?
Well, I did something fairly saintly yesterday, which was my sister's birthday. She's doing the more saintly thing because she is running a half marathon to raise money for a charity called Refugee Action, which Matt will put the link in the description, I'm sure.
Oh, will I?
To sponsor Emily's half marathon. She's injured her ankle and she's still training. So that seems quite saintly to me in terms of like, or even miraculous in terms of being able to... Saintly, stupid, what's the difference?
I don't know. There's a thin line.
So yeah, so for her birthday she asked for a donation and I did one better because I was like, I'll donate and I'm going to get up early on a Sunday to go to London and cheer her on. So I haven't done that bit yet because it's later, I think it's in April. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? And the money.
I think that, the money is what really counts. I'm sure that'll be very encouraging for you to be bundled up in like 4 or 5 coats and hats and just kind of sitting in a little chair next to the marathon route.
With a little flag saying, go Emily.
So this is Emily?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I support what Emily's doing. Cause...
Well, you don't like Lucy, is that what you're saying?
She's really the only sister that I've met. It's Emily.
Emily. Well, I only have 2 sisters, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, I forget. You got like so many siblings. It's hard to keep track of them all. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was my thing.
Well, good luck, Emily, in your training, and hope your ankle feels better. Emily's like 17 years old, so she's like her ankle will heal right up. If I injure my ankle, they just condemn it. The whole leg has to go.
She's just turned 28, so she's not as sprightly as she once was when she was 17. Yeah. But yes, still in her mid-20s, she would probably argue.
Yeah. So, I still argue that myself. I remember Emily, because Emily ran PR for a festival a couple years ago.
Yeah, because our festival loves nepotism. What about you, Matthew? Have you done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you in the last month?
Well, I miraculously returned from the United States.
Wow, that is a miracle, because you're a straight white dude. Like, you're really in danger in the United States.
All right. Whatever. I've got some liberal leanings that can make me a target.
Well, that's true. They would make you a target.
I as an act of cowardice, I think I left some of my most liberal-leaning T-shirts at home.
You fucking wimp.
I just don't want to deal with this. I don't know. Like my dad accidentally pulled into a parking spot that I think another guy was waiting for. He just didn't see him. Like somebody else was going to try and pull into a parking spot. My dad didn't notice, and I was like, oh, I think we just like kind of cut that guy off. And then I was immediately like, he is going to kill us all. He's going to shoot this car. We're all gonna die.
Oh my god, yeah, road rage when there are guns is just a very scary prospect.
Which I was fine. I was several weeks into the trip before I like had that horrible thought, like, oh my god, anyone at any time could just annihilate my entire family.
Or even, you know, if like someone catches a cold or breaks something, it's like, oh, now we're in debt forever.
Yeah, well, we got out of there just before the measles outbreak.
Oh, phew. Then maybe that sounds quite saintly miracly, really. You narrowly avoided a plague. I would say that was what counts.
We had miraculously good weather. We had beautiful sunny days in Florida, as one would hope for.
I mean, is that miraculous? I feel like Florida's a fairly sunny place.
It's got nothing else going for it. Just don't take that away. We did get to see some manatees. That was fun. And
cool.
Got to eat at Waffle House. Those are the highlights. I saw some friends too. But yeah.
But mainly waffles and manatees.
I mean, the Waffle House is pretty great. They should really get them in the UK. I wonder if I could write to them and be like, why don't I start your first UK branch?
Maybe if they did that, they would sponsor the podcast.
Maybe.
I mean, I had some Halo Top again the other day, so I was thinking of how great it would be if they sponsored us.
Oh, sorry. I don't think we align politically with the management of
Oh, really?
Waffle House. No.
So you patronized a right-wing organization. Interesting.
What are you gonna do? It's Waffle House.
Wow. Get that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, my politics only go so far. Their pecan waffles are really good, and they have good biscuits and stuff. I mean, it's a disgusting place to eat, but
Morally and hygienically.
yeah. So why, why are you gonna draw the line there?
Right.
There's a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day, I was scrolling through Instagram and I got an advert from a wildlife charity that was like, "Is your olive oil killing birds?" And I was just like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
It's just the ones I throw at birds, I guess. I don't know.
Apparently, olive oil kills birds now, so that's something else that we can't have.
Well,
I mean, I imagine Waffle House doesn't cook using olive oil, so
no. I mean, this
they're
is why I
fine.
only use palm oil, which is the most.
That's the worst
environmentally-
one.
What? Well, this is news to me.
Oh my god.
I think they just cook with butter at Waffle House. They don't cook with any
Oh, I
kind of
see.
oil. It's really good. So it's too good. It's too good. I can't not.
Wholesome family dining.
I'm not gonna. I mean, as the country descends into fascism, at least the fascists have good taste in greasy spoon diners. So.
Christ.
Anyways.
Okay, yeah, no, we don't want them to sponsor us. But if you're Halo Top and you're not morally terrible, I don't know anything about Halo Top's ethics either.
Yeah.
But I know that they are ethically committed to getting ice cream to people who are trying to restrict their calories. So that's a win in my book.
So they are trying to get to people who have poor body image in order to exploit their insecurities.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No,
think
no,
so.
no. I
No.
wouldn't
'Cause
put it
I
that
mean,
way. That's not the way I would have said it, but
Look, I think that they are helping me combat the medical misogyny and diagnosis fat that I am experiencing and have experienced.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good for us.
Well, look, okay. Sorry. I know this isn't relevant and you want to get back on track, but this has. My mind works in segues, as
This
you
is
know.
too chaotic for me today, I think. This is just.
You don't like it when I'm in too good a mood. I just bring too much
You
energy.
drink like a whole soda and you're just like really hopped up. You're like a 5-year-old.
It was Huel, actually.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Just loving those
What were you going to say?
tasty chemicals. It doesn't matter. I won't say it now.
Okay, fine. No,
See?
just say
You're
it.
welcome.
No,
Okay.
people want to know. People
So-
want to know.
Well, someone I know who is a cis man.
Okay.
We wonder who that could be.
Is it me?
No. So someone I know who's a cis man is by BMI, i.e. the definition that is used for predominantly cis white men, is technically overweight by like a few kilograms.
This still sounds like me. Are you saying? Are you going to tell people about my erectile dysfunction? Because that's just a rumor, Anna. That's just a rumor.
Well, no, but basically, this person went to the doctor because they were having vertigo issues, and they took their blood pressure, and they were like, well, your blood pressure is healthy, you're probably fine, so the only thing we can think of is it must be this, and they prescribed an exercise for him to do. They were like, it's this weird kind of vertigo, and you get rid of it this way, right? He's overweight. They did not tell him to lose weight, right? If I'd gone, in fact, I'm fairly sure even when I reach my goal weight, which will be a BMI of 25, which is the cusp, they'll probably, next time I go to the doctor, they'll probably still tell me to lose weight. And that's the whole reason I'm dieting, is so I can be like, no, I have. Treat me. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
They'll be like, oh, we were just bluffing. We don't have any treatments in the bag.
And it's like, I just lost all this fucking weight for nothing.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed off. Do you know how much I love food and how much I've been missing food?
Yeah. You'll go to the doctor and they'll be like, oh, see this door here that says all the medicine? It's just a sticker. Doesn't even open. There's nothing there. Nothing in there. We can't fix anything. Sorry. It's just, anyways. Well, on that happy note, Anna,
Yes,
today is March 2nd.
it is,
2025.
apparently. But we are throwing it back to the 1st of March
So who
to
is
hear all
today's
about
saint?
St. David,
Saint
as
David.
I
Finally, we got to
previously
Saint
mentioned.
David. Finally, my
Yeah.
excuse to just make fun of the Welsh for an
Oh
hour.
my god.
Let's do it.
Kat, I'm sorry, but you're going to be held responsible for any Welsh. What is there a term for Welshophobia? There should be.
Well, Welshism?
Yeah, maybe.
Welsh bear?
Cymru phobia.
Oof, that sounds terrible. Don't say that again.
Well, don't be it, Matthew.
Get ready for lots of G's and Y's and W's. all
Oh
those
yeah,
crazy
and pronunciations.
Well, I think this is Kat's passive-aggressive stab at us. He's like, oh, I'll prioritize all your needs, sure thing. Here's a fucking Welsh saint. You never do well with those, so
Yeah, that's fair.
eat shit, Matt. Kat's gonna listen to this, tenting her fingers, and be like, "Yes, the plan all came together."
That is exactly what Kat's like.
Oh wait, just one quick thing. Catriona Dowden, who is our
amazing researcher.
Our amazing researcher. I believe she is up for Best Newcomer for the Chortle Awards. So if you go to Chortle's website and go through their awards and vote for Kat, that'd be amazing.
And the deadline is this coming Friday, the 7th of March. So if you're listening before then, you can do it and vote for her because she's amazing.
She's amazing.
This podcast would not exist without her.
Yeah.
Because I would fucking refuse.
Oh. Great. Well, should we really be pushing for her success? Because then if she gets too successful, she won't be able to do her beer research.
Well, that's a good point. But I personally would like to see Kat succeed because she's awesome.
Right.
So
well, we can talk about how we're going to sabotage Kat's career off mic later because we got a lot of stuff to get to. So St. David, what's his deal?
What's his deal? Well, you know a bit because he was born in Wales.
Oh, well, I knew that bit. Well, actually, that means nothing because, like, St. George, who is the patron saint of
he was
England,
Turkish, wasn't he?
Is like, he was from somewhere in the Middle East or Greece or I forget where.
I think it was Turkey.
Was it Turkey? I forget.
Yeah,
the key
set foot in England.
You never set foot in England or any of the British Isles.
St. David's deal is he's really fucking Welsh.
Okay.
So he was born in Wales somewhere between 462 and 512. So a very vague
Oh, that's his birth
date.
That's when he might have been born.
Yeah.
Not his. Oh, I see. Okay. So
what?
And then
no, those were not his dates. So officially his dates are around 500 to the 1st of March 589. So it's unlikely it was 462 because that would have made him 127 when he died.
You never know.
But maybe there was like a reference to a David in 462.
Anna, he's a saint. He could be 100 and...
Oh, that's true. That's true. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, I'm not being scientific here. That's on me.
You know who Jean Comment is?
No.
She's the oldest woman in the world. She was the oldest woman in the world. She lived to be 122, I think, before she passed on a few years ago. Well, see, but there's a conspiracy theory that...
She's still alive.
No, shut up. That she died years ago. Like, she died in her 60s or something like that.
It's just like Weekend at Bernie's thing.
No, and then her daughter took over her identity.
Wow.
To get out of some tax things, or I don't know, like.
Right.
So, anyways, but this is my theory: is that there was like somebody that was a Saint David, and then he died, and then somebody else was like, "No, I'm Saint David." I don't know.
Well, possibly, but that's not in this account.
All right. So what happened to Saint David?
We can only speculate. So according to
born
tradition,
in Wales to Welsh parents.
Very good.
A pot of Wales.
What kind of parents do you think?
Pagans. No, wait, Christians. No, wait, Christians.
Sorry, I was using I should have defined the binary I was referring to. He was, of course, of royal blood.
Oh, yes.
So I meant by what kind of parents? I thought you might say poor or rich.
Oh no.
That's on me. So, according to tradition, he was of royal blood, the grandson of Ceredig ap Cynydda, the king of the kingdom of Ceredigion. I should know how to pronounce that one because that is a modern place in Wales, I believe.
So Ceredig o Canada. That's his
Ceredig
grandfather?
ap Cynydda, the king of the kingdom of Ceredigion.
Okay.
Apologies if I'm butchering this. Please write in and tell us the correct pronunciation.
I don't know.
You can reach us on stmisbehavenpod@gmail.com. There's no G in Behaven, but there is in Gmail.
God, I wonder if we're getting new listeners because people are like, oh, I love just Welsh people. I don't know what their voices sound like. Probably like, oh, no, it's Welsh. I love St. David because I'm Welsh. I don't know what they sound like.
That
honestly.
is eerily accurate.
Is it? Oh, wow.
No.
That's good.
No. Not at all.
Anyways, so they're just like looking up, Googling stuff about St. David, and they're like, oh, a fun podcast. And, so if this is your first podcast, welcome. And we, despite how the rest of this is probably going to go, we have nothing against the Welsh. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, well, we do. It's the spelling, but I mean that's on us. And
yeah, we have a problem with the Welsh language, and the fact that you guys hold on to such a nonsense language is again nonsense. And so just
no, I disagree with that because that's a very colonialist thing to say, Matthew. But I distance myself from your position.
Well, I think colonialism starts at home, so
well, it does, but that's the point. Is it kind of spreads? So his cousin was Saint Cadoc, who I think we've talked about. I can't remember. We've done so many episodes.
We have not
now.
done Saint Cadoc, I don't think.
No,
But maybe
I think we've done another Welsh saint who interacted in some way with Saint Cadoc.
We done a couple. There was Saint Gladys, who had a whole family of.
And was there a Saint Gwilym as well?
Was there what?
Or was that Saint Gwilym?
I think it's the same one.
Right. Yeah. So yes. Yeah.
That's her husband, right?
Yeah.
Gwilym. Yeah. So.
And
anyways.
yes, they met Cadoc at some point. Can't remember how, but if you haven't heard that one, you should go back and listen to that. Maybe first, like homework preparation.
Mm-hmm. What fun for everyone. They have the opportunity to go back and listen to our back catalog. Even if you have listened to it, just go back and give them all another spin, Yeah. Just have a little
Just
listen.
revise. Get prepared for your next St. Gladys's Day.
Tell a friend. Go on Tinder and get a Tinder date and be like, hey, you want to come over and listen to a cool podcast? And they'll be like, wow, this is like the coolest idea for a date that I've ever been on.
Or they'd be like, is this the opposite of Netflix and chill? Just podcast and pray.
Yeah. They'll be like trying to make a move and you'll be like, hey, I am listening to this podcast.
I am riveted by the story of St. Gladys.
Eat your soft pretzel and listen to the podcast.
You should have said eat your Halo top, and then that would have tied in really nicely to our potential sponsors.
Don't tell me how to live. Anyway, so his grandpa's the king.
Yeah, and his cousin is St. Cadoc, the founder of the monastery of Llancarfon. One of the most detailed sources for his life is the Buchad Dewi, the Life of David, written by the Bishop of St. David's Cathedral about 500 years after his death during the 11th century.
Great. Yeah, probably a lot of first-hand accounts in that.
Yeah, not up to today's historiographical code.
So he was already a saint by the time somebody finally decided to write down his hagiography.
Yeah, which I think is fairly common. There are legends, and I think people might decide you're a saint sort of when you're alive and then kind of just keep telling stories and legends and stuff.
Yeah. Be like, hey, buddy, when you die, we're going to make you a saint. Don't even worry about it. It's like, okay, I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about your death, man. It's going to be fine. Like, please stop telling me to not worry about my death. I'm starting to worry about that death now.
So the author, okay, I spoke too soon about the pronunciations thing. The author, Riggy Fark.
Riggy Fark?
Yeah.
Huh.
Riggy Fark? Riggy Fark? Riggy Farch? I don't know.
We might need to get a Welsh person on this podcast to help us out.
We probably should, as part of when we're made to formally apologise to the people of Wales.
We'll get Jenny Collier on and be like, now tell everybody what you did.
Anyway, Riggy Farch claimed that he had based his accounts on documents found in the cathedral archives. However, this source is widely considered to be unreliable because Riggy Fark's main purpose was upholding the claims of...
Your name's Riggy Fark. How are we supposed to take anything you say seriously?
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, as someone with a very ridiculous name, in fact, both of us should know that that's not necessarily the case. Although, in our case, I guess both of us shouldn't be taken seriously. Anyway, his main purpose was upholding the claims of the Welsh bishopric as an independent entity separate from the Archbishopric of Canterbury. So he had ulterior motives.
Huh. So wait, his big thing was he had to just support everything that the bishopric did in order to maintain their independence or define their independence from
Canterbury. Yeah.
It didn't matter what it was. He was just yes-anding that bullshit because because
it's propaganda.
Just to stick it to
the Archbishop of Canterbury.
The Archbishop of Canterbury. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a relevant tale for today. Don't trust anything you read. Only what you hear on podcasts.
Yeah. There's no podcasts that are getting out bad information right now.
No, exactly. Little is known of David's childhood, but it is said that he grew up full of grace, learning the Psalms and the Mass.
Okay.
So, nice. Just normal kid hobbies.
Learning Psalms.
Yeah.
And masses. Just he's singing along with the mass or mouthing along in the pews, having a good time.
Yeah. He didn't need to bring his iPad with him to church. It was all good.
No, good. What else are you gonna do? What is he gonna do in the 5th century? Not memorize Psalms?
Well, because they didn't provide fun little word searches and puzzles for the kids in the order of service in those days. So his companions spoke of a dove with a golden beak that played about his lips.
What? Ew.
Yeah, just a dove with a golden beak giving him little birdie kisses all the time.
It's just like, it sounds like a pigeon's trying to steal food out of his mouth.
Well, he was full of grace. Maybe it was just trying to taste the grace.
Yeah.
This may mean that he only spoke true words or good words.
Ah, I see.
So it's
That
like
sounds nice.
a symbol.
Good to
Yeah, it's like, but without that interpretation, it sounds a bit like some kind of like Sisyphean nightmare where he's just pecked all the time.
Or he's nursing a baby bird and he's like feeding it mama bird style.
Oh,
Just
that's
looks like
true.
this bird
That's true.
coming over for snacks.
Actually, like famously, when you're a kid, you often have to like try things or eat things you don't like,
Yeah.
depending on how strict your parents are. So maybe this was a really clever ploy to get rid of like his broccoli.
Maybe. So he's just like squirreling his broccoli away in his cheek and then just waiting for birds to come
And
by.
then just doing some birdie snogs.
I don't know. This is just unhealthy. I mean, there's a lot of bird flu going around in the U.S. right now, and
But maybe not in the 5th and 6th century. Who knows?
no, I'm sure they didn't have any diseases back then.
No.
That's
Well, maybe that was his first miracle, or maybe maybe from snogging these birds, he was making himself immune because he
Maybe.
was just exposed to the germs.
We don't have vaccinations. Can you make out with this bird?
Yeah.
Questionable. Anyways,
Later, David became a priest and studied under St. Paulinus, who we have heard of before because he was a disciple of St. Germanus of Auxerre, who I think we did an episode on, or again,
No.
could have been an episode about a friend.
yeah, I think all these Welsh saints are very incestuous. They all kind of like, it's a small
Yeah.
country. They all like, a lot of them were related. There was like, I forget who it was, but there was Saint Gladys' husband, and then like
Yeah, St. Gwilym.
two of
I
his
think.
brothers, and then like their kid were all saints. Like, and then they were all kind of hanging out and running into other saints.
So while he was studying under St. Paulinus, he lived on an island for several years, which could have been the Isle of Wight.
Oh.
So
The Isle of Wight, famously
no,
near Wales.
it's quite south.
No?
So
Wait, where's
it's
the
like
Isle of Wight?
off the bottom of the
Oh, I'm
British
thinking of the Isle
Isles.
of Man. I was thinking the Isle of Man. I'm thinking of different islands. There's too many fucking islands in this.
I
in this
think
island
the fact that
chain.
the two most famous islands are the Isle of Wight and the Isle of Man really show where our priorities are as a country.
Fair.
But yeah, after his little gap year in the Isle of Wight, I guess, he became a missionary. So in 550, a great synod was held in Brevy in modern-day Cardiganshire.
Oh,
Maybe.
Cardiff?
There's a Cardigan Bay.
Is that where the sweaters come from?
Very possibly, actually, because like there's a lot of sheep in Wales. Don't know if that's politically correct to say. So yeah, there's a lot of sheep. Sheep make wool. Wool makes cardigans. I think that's that sounds like it could be the etymology there.
And at some point, you just like make sweater after sweater, and you're just like, what if buttons? What if I just put some buttons in this shit? Like, you
Yeah.
could button it up, and then if it was a little bit too hot,
You can
you
take it
unbutton
off.
it. And then you're
Can
like,
I just say, as someone with really bad thermoregulations, cardigans have been a game changer for me. Like literally, I leave my house in about 6 layers. I get on the bus, it's roasting. I just take everything off without having to pull anything over
the
my
bus
head.
driver's like, ma'am, you need to put your shirt back on. You cannot be topless in the bus.
Okay, not everything. When it was particularly cold, I did wear leggings under my trousers, and when I took off my outer trousers, it did upset people. So don't do that on a bus, guys.
This sounds like this is your thing. You're just getting on the bus and like freaking people out. With these weird fake out strip teases where it's just like, I'm taking off my pants. I'm just kidding. I'm just wearing another pair of pants underneath. This is fine.
Yeah, for medical reasons.
You gotta get your fun somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. No, so I've changed from being a fun jumper person to a fun cardigan person, and I'm just building up my collection of fun cardigans.
I wish I could have been there when somebody invented the cardigan, because I imagine it must have just blown everybody's mind. like, you missed the front of that sweater. He's like, check this shit out. Button, 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 button. Oh my God.
Indeed.
What?
Do you think that's the way it went, though? Or was it more like, it would be really nice if this cape didn't keep flapping open?
Maybe.
So,
And like,
so
if it was
many
maybe a little bit
possibilities.
shorter so it didn't drag in the mud.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And would fit under another cape.
Anyways, so he's in Cardiganshire.
No, well, there was a big synod in
Oh, there's a
Cardiganshire.
synod, yeah.
Attended by 1,000 people, men, probably. A whole 1,000.
Hold on a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is 1,000 not an impressive enough number?
Oh, sorry. No, I thought the recording had stopped. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, 1,000's impressive. I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know how many people are around. Probably at least
10.
Is it probably a substantial fraction of the world? At that
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
You
Or
know,
at
like
least
maybe-
of Wales.
Of Wales, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't imagine there were that many Welsh people around. Mostly sheep, right? We established
Well, yeah,
that.
so it actually says that this synod was attended by 1,000 members. So I said
Oh.
humans, but it could have been sheep as well.
It was like 80% sheep, actually. They were just kind of padding out the numbers with sheep.
That's what we do at the Oxford Comedy Festival, to be fair.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, David was living in a retreat in Menavia at the time, avoiding temporal concerns, but he was summoned by the synod.
I threw all my clocks away, man. Time don't mean nothing to David.
Yeah, but he was summoned there, so presumably he'd gained like a reputation for his preaching. We can extrapolate that from his invite.
Did nobody invite David? Oh my God, you gotta get David. Jesus. Look, the sheep are only doing so much to pad out our numbers. At least go like David.
Guys, there's a lot of straight white men already. You sure we need this David guy? And be like, trust me, his agent said he's shit hot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm pulling back the curtain.
I'm not into his preaching that much, but he's gonna move tickets, so maybe we can use it to draw attention to other better, better preachers. So come on.
This year, David. Next year, who knows? Maybe St. Peter somehow.
Yeah, there you go. We did it. We got Saint Mary. The big get for us.
Whereas like any of the smaller saints that only have like one patronage, it's really hard to market their shows.
It is.
It's
But
like,
there's-
oh, you wrote for Mock the Week once. That's not gonna fucking help. So, sorry, was that too specific?
That was a bit too specific. But anyways, so David goes to the synod.
And he reportedly spoke eloquently against Pelagianism.
Yeah, fuck that Pelagic guy. I forget what that deal was, but I didn't like it. Just
He said that Mary was not the mother of God, I believe.
Was that his thing?
Bastard.
I forget what Pelagia was all about.
Oh, here we go. Kat has actually explained it in the very next breath, so apologies for implying that she didn't. Pelagianism was the heretical belief that humans could earn salvation through their own good actions rather than through the grace of God.
Oh, wait. So then he
was like, no, fuck you. You humans are all pieces of shit.
Yeah. It's like, well, you think you can buy your way into this heaven
Yeah.
with this good deeds?
Well, it's
no,
like-
I've
it's-
already decided who's damned and who's saved.
Yeah. Basically, in Orthodox Christianity, only God could affect human salvation.
Oh.
So there's no point doing anything good.
Or bad or anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Just, yeah, that's the problem with it, is it's like either you're saved or you're not.
Yeah.
So, like, why even try?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
So
So I think I mean, what I'm saying here is apparently he spoke eloquently against Pelagianism, but I'm not convinced.
yeah, I think, well, if you're not having your religion to try to convince people not to like do good things, i.e. not eat the rich,
Yeah.
why have your religion?
Wait, that is it, though, isn't it?
But I mean, that's the whole point of religion. So, and he's speaking out against that, right? He's saying Pelagia says that you can't do good deeds to get into heaven, right?
No, but Pelagius says you can do good deeds to get into
Oh,
heaven.
Pelagia says you can do
Yeah.
good deeds.
And David's like, no, you can't.
Okay, so David's like, no, God's already decided whether you're going to heaven or hell.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
Right, but then it's just like, then that seems like that would be counter to what
The
an organized
purpose of
religion
religion.
would want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
anyway.
because I suppose that, like, so this is very complex and I'm not going to do it justice, but to unpack it, basically, only God can save you, but you don't know if you're one of the saved or not. And if you do good things, that might be a sign that you are a good enough person. So it's like there's no cause and effect in the good actions, but people will still want to do good actions to reassure themselves that they are chosen, I think.
Or to show to others that they're chosen.
Yeah, maybe. Again, this is very much like not doing justice, but I think that's the mental gymnastics that is involved with
Okay, so he
with that.
decides to speak out against this heresy.
Yes, the heresy of not being an asshole for the sake, I guess, for the sake of going to heaven, as opposed to not being an asshole for the sake of being perceived to not be an asshole, so that other people would know whether you go to heaven or not. Clear? Good. Let's move on.
Good. Okay. I got it.
Good. Thanks to his persuasive preaching, David was elected as Bishop of Menavia, or Min.
Where's Menavia?
Well, nowadays it's known as St. David's, which is handy.
My first ruling as bishop, we're going to change the name of this place.
Yeah.
Got the perfect name.
It's like Alexander the Great with all the places he called Alexandria.
Yeah.
So David became a renowned preacher and teacher. He founded 12 monasteries and churches in Wales and Brittany in France, so he did a bit of travelling, and Dumnonia, which was a kingdom in the southwest.
You dumb know me.
I believe it's now known as Bristol. No, Anna.
Egypt, Bristol. I don't know.
We're really alienating as many different regions in the UK as we can.
Fine. We're just lashing out because we're powerless. All right, folks. There's nothing personal about you. It's just we're having a tough time these days politically, and we're just lashing out. So.
But that's what the fascists want. They want us to be divided.
Yeah. Let's all come together and all admit that our places where we live suck.
Yeah.
All right.
All of them, not just everyone else's.
Sucks. Everywhere is full of jerks and assholes. But let's all accept each other anyways. We're preaching radical acceptance here.
Yeah.
All right.
Radical acceptance. Everyone is an asshole. But that also means don't be an asshole to anyone.
Yeah, so there you go. That's what we're saying.
It is difficult being a socialist when you hate people.
Tough.
It is. That's why we struggle. Anyway,
like if you could all be collective over there.
Literally. That would be great. I really just need some quiet time. He was also associated with Glastonbury, where he is said to have built a chapel.
Oh, okay.
The town, not the music festival.
I'm sure, yes.
Wait,
he built the pyramid stage at Glastonbury? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That guy should be a saint. They have some really great acts there.
Oh, no, this is the opposite of festival culture. He imposed a strict monastic rule. Boo.
Boo. I'm just following your boo. I wasn't. You were boo. I was just like, I just want to get on that boo.
Yeah, that's how. Again, that's how like crowd psychology works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I just want to be cool.
Well, you've come to the right place. His monks had to pull the ploughs themselves without any animals. One of David's sayings that he was famous for was, "Every man is his own ox."
Oh. Also famous for saying, "Move faster."
Yeah. Ironically, he didn't have to do the plow. No, I don't know, actually. It doesn't say if he was a hypocrite.
Somebody's got to drive the plow. Somebody else has to pull it.
That's true. That's very true. No, every man is his own ox. So even he would have been his own ox.
Oh no, I'm not an ox. I'm like a decision-making ox. I'm kind of like a ox above oxes, you know.
Yeah. All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. So they were only allowed to drink water, eat bread with salt and herbs, and refrain from eating meat or drinking beer. Presumably because if you're an ox and you eat beef, then you're a cannibal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen an ox downing a pint? No, I don't think you have. So I think I will be taking all these beers away. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Because of this, David was often known as David Waterman. Because he would take the beer away. But if he was taking the beer away, I think he may have been getting high on his confiscated supply.
Yeah, that's it. He was confiscating it all. And it's like, this is going right down the drain. By the drain, I mean my gullet.
Yeah. He also banned his monks from having personal belongings. Even just saying a phrase like "my book" was prohibited.
It sounds like he's stealing all their stuff now.
Yeah, beer and stuff. He's just got a big, like, cavernous closet where it's like, what, David, what's that? Nothing. There's definitely not loads of beer and books in there.
Wait, is that my ring? And then those are my books. Yeah.
They're the Lord's books now.
Yeah, that looks like that 6-pack I had the other day. Is that?
They don't call me David Waterman for nothing. Mm-hmm. Anyone who wished to be admitted into the monastery had to wait for 10 days at the door.
Right.
Okay, I'm enjoying this more and more. I'm more and more on David's side now. He sounds like a legend. Anyone who wished to be admitted had to wait for 10 days at the door, during which time they would be repelled with harsh words. Hello, I'd like to be a monk, please. Well, fuck you.
Get lost, you loser. This is also
how Matthew recruits to be on his podcast.
Yeah. This is also in Fight Club, and I was just like, it just feels like, the first rule of David's Abbey is you don't talk about David's Abbey.
I mean, maybe that's where Fight Club got its inspo from.
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah, they were repelled with harsh words, repeated refusals, and painful labours. So, like the repeat. So I like the idea that there's the harsh words, like, get lost, and then it's like, oh, you can come in now. Psych!
Just get out of here. Yeah. Coming out with a broom, just hitting him like, get out of here, scoot.
Ultimate playing hard to get.
Yeah. You got to really want it to get in.
Well, I guess that would be it, because it's like anyone can just swan in and be like, yeah, I'm a monk now, I'm saved, right? They prove themselves.
They probably had a lot of people come in and be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to be a monk, and they'd be like, oh, it's a lot of itchy shirts
and being your own ox.
No beer, and I got to pull a plant. Actually, I'm gonna go. So.
Maybe it's like the admissions process was so severe to get you used to the level of severity that would be afterwards. Yeah. So there wasn't such a like
creates a false sense that you've gained something from it because you have sacrificed so much. So you have like this,
you've gained something, but you've lost all your possessions.
It's the sunk cost fallacy, right? You're like, oh, I've invested all these days, and now I'm definitely.
I've got all these calluses on my hands now. I may as well stick with it.
Yeah. All right. So. He's got this cool monastery full of cool dudes doing cool stuff.
Yeah, who had to almost literally jump through hoops to get in there.
We have to be hazed to get in. And...
Yeah, maybe that's it. He's got the most exclusive elite monastery going. David himself lived a particularly ascetic life. He was often known to pray through the night after all the monks had gone to bed.
What, are we just up late drinking all the beer he confiscated?
Yeah. Like, people would overhear him going, I swear to fucking God, man. Like, having drunken rants and thinking they were prayers.
Yeah. He's just drinking beer, reading confiscated books.
Yeah. It's for my asceticism.
Yeah.
Classic excuse.
Mm-hmm. That's it? Just staying up late is all that made him ascetic?
Yeah. While there is no actual evidence to support this account.
But I'm sure it's true anyway. Shut up. Why do you have evidence? Why are you bringing evidence into this now?
Yeah.
But none of this needs evidence.
It's about miracles.
Yeah. This happened 500 years ago by a guy who...
Your maths is terrible. Right. You're talking about the 11th century account.
Yeah, the account came from 500 years ago from archives where somebody thought that it was all made up anyway. So, doesn't matter.
Nothing matters.
Now, all the rest of this is true.
Look, I'm just reading what the person who is much better informed than me has written, okay? So I'm staying humble. Maybe you should.
All right, fine.
While there's no evidence to support this account, the 11th century life of St. David claims that he went on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem and was consecrated as Archbishop of his region by the Patriarch of Jerusalem, who was trying to persuade him to remain there.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, yeah, so I went to Jerusalem, and the guy there who was in charge of Jerusalem, the dad of Jerusalem, said, I can be the Archbishop, and they're like, oh, David, won't you stay here because you're so great? And I was like, no, I would love to, but I really have to go back to Wales because they need me. Yeah. But I would love it. And they're like, no, come on, stay. We love you. We'll give you a bunch of money, suck your dick, whatever. And it's like, no, thank you. I really appreciate it, but I do have to go back
What was that last part?
Anyway, so that's why I'm back. That's where I went. I was not on a drinking bender, drinking everybody's beer, and I didn't sell everybody's books to buy more beer. That's silly.
Yeah, he didn't actually go to Jerusalem. He just went to a pub on the Isle of Wight called, the Mount of Olives or something.
Yeah, there you go.
He loved Monavia and could not bring himself to leave it to live in Caerleon, where the seat of the archbishopric was located. Right. Instead, he transferred the seat of the archbishopric to his own monastery.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Yeah.
yeah.
So he's willing to sacrifice quite a bit, but not
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah. He's like, I couldn't possibly. Okay, what if we did this?
As somebody who's spending the week helping their father-in-law move, I can be like, yes, moving is the worst. And I'm not even the one doing the
awful.
moving.
Yeah.
And just like helping somebody move, I'm just like, oh my God, never again.
No, it's tough.
I'm gonna die in this house. I'm gonna have to brick it up, and then that's it.
I don't even want to be moved when I'm a corpse.
Yeah, it's just like don't even. Oh, it's just one more box, isn't it?
So, David is said to have died on the 1st of March, which is now celebrated as St. David's Day. At the moment of his...
Dandelions for everybody.
Yeah.
That's the flower, right?
Yeah, well done. At the moment of his death, the monastery apparently filled with angels as Christ received his soul. So, that's nice.
Yeah, just you couldn't sit down for all the angels. Oh, just elbowing their way in. So many angels.
They didn't even have to do all the trials.
All their spinning weird eyeballs flying around, hitting people in the face.
Ugh. It would be very disconcerting.
Yeah.
So he's venerated, of course, on St. David's Day, and it is traditional to wear a leek in memory of the battle between the Welsh and the Saxons, in which the Welsh were said to have worn a leek in their hats to distinguish themselves from the enemies, on the advice of St. David.
All right, guys, fighting a bunch of other white guys who are poorly dressed.
Yeah, how are we gonna?
How are we gonna do? Well, I was gonna make risotto later for everybody, so I have all these.
But just in case we don't survive, there's no one to cook for.
Yeah. I was gonna say like, oh, well, you could have some the rice or the risotto, but that's kind of small. We might not be able to see that in the heat of battle. But these leeks are huge. We'll put one of those. If everybody could just tuck one behind their ear, I guess. We'll be able to see each other. What a great way to just distinguish people.
It's kind of a fun team building exercise, you know. We all get this little badge of leek, and it's we're all united.
We all have like a little oniony flavor, but it's not overpowering, you know. I thought maybe you'd have them wear like dandelions because that's the official flower of Wales. Like
so it's interesting Wales, because I think they might be from the same family of plant. Because, and I'm totally making this up, but I've seen a lot of people putting daffodils in the fridge because they think they're spring onions.
Oh.
And then being like, oh, I broke my daffodils because I thought they were spring onions.
This is the thing you're seeing a lot? This is a common problem people have?
It's happened at least twice on people's Instagram stories that I've seen.
Okay.
Are leeks related to daffodils? I'm Googling it. We're doing some fact checking.
No time for this. I don't have time for this. Keep going.
Daffodils and leeks are both national emblems of Wales.
Okay.
In Welsh, the name for leek is Cenhinen.
Mm-hmm.
And the name for a daffodil is Cenhinen pedra, which means Peter's leek.
Oh.
So, there you go. They are related. Fuck you. You just got owned by facts.
As men get older, they do have to worry about Peter leeks.
Leeks.
Yeah,
that's true. Oh, dear. So, yeah, there you go. At any point, you're either laughing or you're learning. That is our promise. Sometimes, actually, no, that can't be.
A lot of times people are just confused, I think.
But we're having fun. That's the important thing.
All right.
So yeah, that's his life and end of life.
Okay. And what about relics?
So he was buried at St. David's Cathedral, which is in St. David's in Pembrokeshire, surprisingly.
This guy's getting a little bit. It's just like everything's David now. It's just all David.
He is really licensing that brand now. You can get all kinds of St. David's merch.
Yeah.
His shrine was a popular pilgrimage destination during the Middle Ages. Mm-hmm. In the 12th century, Pope Calixtus II advised pilgrims that if they travelled to St. David's twice, they would receive the same indulgence as if they'd travelled to Rome once. So there we go.
Wait, can you like leave and come back the next day, or do you have to like go all the way home and come back?
I think probably the latter, but okay. I don't know. I don't know how it works to get into heaven. I think David would have hated this because, of course, he thought that nothing you could do would affect whether you got into heaven or not. Yeah. So
it just sounds like the Pope's like, oh my God, so many fucking British people coming to
yeah, just fed up of English tourists, aren't we all?
I mean, that's the thing. I think this is where a lot of European countries are. Just like Spain is basically is on the verge of outlawing English tourists, and they're just like, you know what? Yeah, anything to keep these guys from coming to Rome. Why don't you go to this and then you like just point somewhere random on the map
on the map. Or the opposite could be true. It could have been that the Welsh Tourist Board collaborated with the Pope to be like, Wales is almost as good as Rome.
Yes. It's like, listen, everybody's going to Rome for their holidays now. Nobody's vacationing in Wales anymore.
Look, they have risotto in both places.
Yeah.
The shrine was attacked several times. During the 10th and 11th century, Vikings raided the cathedral, stripping the tomb of its ornaments.
But leaving the bones, right? Because this has been a running thing where Vikings show up and people hide bones, and it's just like the Vikings.
I don't think they want the bones.
They just stripped all the gold off of it, didn't they? Yeah, and they left the bones. Yeah, so fucking just feel like this really proves a point that we've been trying to make for years now. Nobody wants your stupid saint bones.
Stupid bones. Yeah. Well, yes, because the Vikings didn't believe in the relicsness, so they left the bones.
I guess it's true. Other Christians want your bones. They seem to love to steal bones.
Yeah, although it's not super consistent to steal things as a Christian.
But it doesn't matter what you do. You get to heaven. It's already decided if you get into heaven or not. So you might as well steal some bones.
I think that's more to be reassuring to actual kleptomaniacs rather than there's an ideologically justified reason why I'm stealing these bones. I could be wrong. I don't know. I guess I'm a narc. Guess you could say any property is theft, including bones. So therefore it deserves to be thefted itself. I think that's how that works. Anyway, a new shrine was constructed in 1275 with the relics. So the relics weren't stolen. Yeah. And David's relics were included with Justinian of Ramsey Island. So I don't know if the bones were mixed.
We also have these Justinian relics. Should we build a new shelf?
Just chuck him in there.
No, it's like we could build a whole nother shrine. Just throw him in with David. It's fine. Yeah. Nobody was going to the Justinian altar anyway, so just throw him in with David.
Or maybe Justinian's agent was like, "Hey, can I be David's support act?"
We're gonna package these two together. So
yeah, that's often how it works. Riding those holy coattails. So they were kept in a portable casket. Edward the First.
Portable casket.
It's the newest accessory, darling.
It's just in case you need to take your relics on the road with you, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we've heard in the past where it's helpful to travel with relics as a way to ward off danger and stuff. Make sure that
exactly. So they're just one step ahead with their portable casket.
So wait, did you put wheels on the bottom of this casket? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty handy. It's got a little handle that pops out. Oh wow, that is handy. Wow, that's great. It's good for flights. It's actually optimized to fit in overhead bins.
You have to fold the bones into it.
Did they crack? Did I hear some cracking? That's normal. It's all right. I promise it's fine.
So Edward I visited this shrine to pray in 1248. Mm-hmm. So it was, quite the destination. Oh. But during the Reformation...
Is there a blue plaque now that says Edward I once kneeled here?
Yeah. During the Protestant Reformation, Bishop Barlow had the shrine stripped of its jewels and confiscated both David's and Justinian's relics.
Uh-oh.
Because relics were really Catholic. And
that's a Catholic.
So it was get rid of that Catholic garbage.
Nobody wants that, but Catholic. There's perfectly good jewels in there that we want to... give to the king now, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, their significance is economic, not Catholic, so it's fine. God doesn't turn his nose up at Catholic money.
It doesn't matter what denomination you are. We can all agree on a little bling. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Bling is non-denominational. Mm-hmm. So that's his relics. I'm trying to prompt you to say, what about his miracles?
What about his miracles? Sorry.
Wow, that was so spontaneous. Yeah. When David was a child studying under Paulinus, the master suffered from a pain in his eyes as a result of excessive weeping in prayer. And could not see anything.
That just sounds like allergies. I have so many tears when I'm praying, especially when I pray in the spring. And it's really
especially when I wipe my face in all the flowers.
I know, really.
So David came and stood behind him in pitying silence, and immediately
in pitying silence, just oh, you poor thing. Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Polynesius.
Sorry, did I say behind? I meant beside.
Okay.
That was quite a Freudian slip.
That's good too, because it's like ominously like silent behind him. Like, huh.
First, I'm having these allergies. Now the so-called holy kid is just hovering.
Yeah. David, how long have you been there?
But no, so David stood beside him, and immediately Paulinus felt cool hands laid upon his eyes, and his pain was miraculously lifted.
See, it'd be better if he was behind him. It was like, guess who?
Yeah, I think that's maybe why I read it as behind, because I read ahead, and yeah, I thought it made more sense if he was kind of also gently spooning him at the same time.
Yeah.
According to legend, David was preaching in the middle of a large crowd at the synod that we mentioned above.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Previously on St. David, you'll remember these.
Yeah, from 10 minutes ago. Yeah. It wasn't 10 minutes, but it feels like it, because time flies when you're having fun, or when, like Matthew, you really need to hurry up and get somewhere. Mm-hmm. He was in the middle of preaching at this synod when a white dove landed on his shoulder. At the same time, the ground where he stood was said to have risen up into a new hill. What? So he, with the help of a dove, he made a new hill.
So it's like, is the idea that the dove's like lifting him up?
And his feet are like stuck to the ground, so it just like pulls the ground up under him. Yeah.
Is that how geology works? Oh wow, I did not know that. Most hills are caused by birds.
Nowadays, this is the site of the village of Llandwy Brefi.
Mm-hmm.
The historian John Davis said that one can scarcely conceive of any miracle more superfluous in that region of Wales than the creation of a new hill. So he was not impressed by this miracle.
It's like, you want to hear useless fucking miracle. An extra hill in Wales. Like, what the hell, man? Like, oh, thanks so much. It was so flat around here before. Jesus, now that we got this extra hill, finally.
New metaphor for pointlessness just dropped.
What a catty analysis of this miracle. Just like
John Davis, my new icon.
It's like, and he made a hill. Really? Where? Wales.
Wales.
It's like, oh, it sounds like he made a whole lot of nothing.
Oh dear.
Fucking, that's hilarious. Just,
I think we agree with John Davis here. Yeah. Not a very impressive miracle.
Yeah, it's not exactly the miracles of the loaves and fishes. It'd be like the miracles of the loaves and fishes if you were already in a bakery/fish shop. So this miracle, another useless miracle. Great.
Yeah, that was it.
No, just those two miracles.
Just those two. Gently spooning a man back to health.
and making
a useless hill, which again, impressive but pointless.
Yeah, I mean, it's like yeah, I guess you can, but should you?
But should you?
Like, great. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I could punch a hole in the wall, but like,
it is time for you to guess the patronages. What's that? Patronage!
Yeah, why are you doing this like it's fucking Countdown or something? Like,
I don't know. I'm having fun. Surely you should be celebrating the fact that I'm in a good mood and I'm bringing fun and energy to this episode on St. David.
I'm not. So,
okay. Well, you've just deflated my bubble, or whatever the phrase is. Burst my balloon?
What? You threw away my bubble phrases? What? What does that even mean?
Never mind. Look, it's St. David's Day. It's a very spring time of the time.
One sunny day and you fucking go nuts. It's really crazy.
I think this proves how impactful seasonal affective disorder can be.
And also, you clearly haven't been outside because it's fucking freezing outside.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm enjoying the outside from my warm
inside,
indoors. Yeah.
That's the best place for it. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, patronages. Is he the patron saint of throwing away all your clocks?
Doesn't say, so I'm assuming not.
How about, is he the patron of man-oxes? Or moxen, as I call them?
Wait, is that like a centaur? There must be a word for, like, there must be a Greek mythological beast that's a man-ox. Minotaur?
Minotaur, the Minotaur, yeah, the Minotaur.
There we go, he's the patron saint of Minotaurs.
Okay, yeah. Like, if I get you to pull enough plows, maybe I can make a Minotaur. That's not how that happens.
Yeah. That's it. It wasn't a monastery, it was a Minotaur factory.
A Ministory.
Very good.
Minotaur. Is he the patron saint of stolen beer?
Well, He's apparently the patron saint of poets, so I would argue that that could be the same thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Poets notoriously steal a lot of drinks. Is he the patron saint of leaks?
No.
Or Leaky
but...
Peters? Against Leaky Peters.
The Catholics celebrate his patronage of Leaky Peters.
Saying, I mean, you want it like as like a prevention against, like, if you have a Leaky Peter,
you'd pray to St. David for sure.
St. David. There should be a St. David line of adult diapers for Leaky Peters.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Matthew, because that was what I was going to suggest we do for the merch for this episode.
Oh, very good. Yeah, we can do that. I'm miraculously dry. Anyways, so...
There we go. Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Excessive weeping is the patron saint of excessive weeping.
Vegetarians?
No. Is that one of the ones?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Oh.
I was throwing shade there, but it wasn't very effective because I didn't give it enough context.
My blood sugar is often very low for me.
There you go.
So do some weeping. Speaking of vegetarian, is the patron saint of pitying silences, which is how vegetarians look at meat eaters, just like, That is murder right there.
Simultaneously, how meat eaters look at vegetarians, like, oh, you will never know how good bacon tastes.
Actually, I know how good bacon tastes, and I choose to do other things with my life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because he is the patron of what I presume is a Welsh place called Llandaff, but that could mean pitying silences. Could mean anything, actually. So you could be right on any of these.
Yeah, there we go.
That's how Welsh works.
Fine. Yeah, Welsh is just like, who knows? It's just nonsense word, like syllables and sounds.
Nope.
And they have no meaning to them.
Nope. Stop. We can't take this back.
And finally, is he the patron saint of useless hills?
AKA Wales.
Hey, what are we talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the patron saint of Wales and Pembrokeshire and Banfor. So, and Llandaff, as I said. So, lots of Welsh places. So, by extension, lots of useless hills.
I'm saying level Wales. Not in a bombing sense, just like flatten it out. But not in a bombing sense. We're not saying bomb Wales.
Are you sure?
I'm saying we need to flatten the land.
3 weeks in America, and you're like, let's do a genocide.
What are you telling me about a foreign country? Sounds like there should be some bombs dropped on that shit. I don't know. That's my response. Yeah, when you're in America, every problem looks like a bomb site.
Yeah.
There's two places in this world, America and future bombing sites.
There we go. Those are the only kinds of places. You heard it here first. Actually, you didn't.
But so where are all his patrons? So patron saint of Wales, obviously.
Wales, Pembrokeshire, Llandaff, Banfor, vegetarians, poets.
I wouldn't have been so hard on him if I knew he was the patron saint of vegetarians.
You're fucked now, mate.
It's the one page. Well, this is the one saint I agree with on
that
something.
That would have been relevant to you. One that you didn't guess or even get near was doves.
Doves. Oh, yeah, doves.
He had a long-standing relationship with doves, from his hill miracle in the middle of his career to the birdie kisses at the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Once I was in Italy, and I went to the shop to get a bunch of stuff because I was there with my wife and her family, and I drove to the shop and I bought a bunch of stuff. I had these 2 big bags of groceries.
Were any of the groceries leaks?
No. Well, I was getting a bunch of stuff and I was just like, hey, does anybody else? I'm at the store. I'm almost done. Does anybody need anything else? I sent a message. Mm-hmm. And then I got everything packed up, and then I looked at my phone and there was a message from my father-in-law that just said Dove, and I was like, oh, okay.
Does he
so
mean
I had to
soap or deodorant or?
I was like, I guess he wants Dove soap, and so I went back and I was like, I had to carry around these bags and they were so heavy, and I had to get back in line, and I was so annoyed.
That is, sorry, no offense to your father-in-law, but that is so Brit abroad. Like, go to the Italian supermarket and get Dove soap. Bring your own fucking toiletries when you go on holiday. How about that?
Wait a minute. So I got through the line, and I finally got back in the car, and I got back to the holiday house, and I was just like, hey, I got you the soap yesterday. I hope this is okay. And he's like, I didn't ask you for soap. And I was like, you sent me a message that says Dove. He's like, no, I sent you, the message was Dove, which is D''OVE, which is apparently Italian for thank you. And I was
wow. I think that's great, because that really demonstrates the importance of knowing a little bit about different languages, especially of the place where you're going to.
Yeah. Anyways, I was just like, I was really annoyed. Just like, man, just say thanks. So fucking annoying.
So then what did you do with all this soap that you had?
I guess we brought it back from Italy. I think we got some soap
Gave someone the most disappointing souvenir ever. Look, we found English soap.
I pelted my father-in-law with soap.
Fair.
I put it in the bottom of a sock and beat him with it.
Oh my God.
Like, speak English.
Oh my God. We're abroad. Speak English.
Yeah. Listen, I expect this kind of shit from these goddamn foreigners, but not from you, sirs.
Oh my God. Well, you've really acclimatized to the English culture, if that's how you behave when you're in a different country.
I don't know. Just for some reason, Dove always makes me think about that time. I was just like, oh, damn it, to buy a bottle of that stupid Dove soap for no reason. Anyway.
How long ago was this?
Years, and I still carry a grudge.
Fair.
So, Anna, do you think you'd ever have Saint David intercede for you?
Well, as previously discussed, he does hate other people by the sounds of it. So we have that in common. Although, I think he'd be, like his Hill miracle, I think he'd be kind of pointless to ask to intercede because he doesn't believe that anything you do can help you, right? Yeah. So ultimately, he's saying, don't bother praying to me, I think.
Right.
But I do like the idea of having some kind of like trial for people to come to your house. I'm thinking, because like at the moment, me and Danny are looking at our like guest list for our wedding, and we've got some quite strict criteria, but maybe we should take it one step further because weddings are so expensive and cut costs by like maybe digging a moat or something, and you have to cross the moat to get to the wedding.
I mean, it's already in Oxford, so people aren't. It doesn't matter. Like, wait a minute. So wait,
Hey, don't dox my wedding.
You're setting up a barrier. Is this? I've been asking you to hang out for like months now, and you keep putting me off and like, because I still have a Christmas present for you, and I guess now a birthday present or something. I don't know.
Well, that's fine, because I had some Christmas presents for the people I asked to be my bridesmaids, and I just repurposed them into will you be my bridesmaids present. So you could maybe just wait until my engagement party now and just bring it as an engagement present.
What am I not?
I'm sorry, you're not going to be my bridesmaid, Matthew.
Boo. But anyways, it seems like you're putting up a lot of barriers just to like hang out with you, which is, you know.
Yeah, now you know. It's trial by, what's the word?
Annoyance?
Rejection. Trial by rejection.
Anyways, well,
it's not a word I'm familiar with because I refuse.
I think that if I ever needed a convenient way to separate my friends from my enemies in the heat of battle, I mean, that'd be a useful thing to ask for his help with.
He might even suggest like a different vegetable for you, like maybe each battle you get a different one, especially because I've got a friend who's allergic to onions and garlic and anything within that family, so leeks and presumably daffodils would fall into that.
What it's like, how'd you die in the battle? Like, I just an allergic reaction
leek allergy
to the leek I had in my hat, and it's like the what you had in the where? Yeah,
it's gonna take a lot of explaining.
Can I get into heaven now? Yeah.
I was on the right side. I was on St. David's side. That's the important thing to remember.
A saint told me to do it, so I should get into heaven now, right? Like, they should be the patron saint of nihilism, because it's like, who cares? As a vegetarian, I guess it'd be good to know that there's at least one saint who's out there making sure that I get enough protein or something. So that's good.
Yeah.
Well, Anna, thank you for telling me about this leek-loving YOLO saint.
Why is he YOLO saint?
It's just YOLO.
Because of the nihilism.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, you know?
Yeah.
You just might as well just do whatever you want, I guess, right?
Or be your own ox. You choose.
Pull your own plow.
Yeah, that's very, very American, isn't it? Yeah. Bootstrapsy.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, if you don't have an ox, you can be your own ox. Be the ox you want to see in the world, folks. That's the lesson from today's podcast. And we have nothing against whales, honestly.
And to be fair, we've bucked the stereotypes because like we've focused in on,
because we didn't make fun of how short Welsh people are.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I mean, it's my head. I feel like I don't know anything about whales. The more we talk about whales...
I agree. I feel like you don't know anything about whales either, despite the fact you've been there.
I've been there multiple times.
And each time I get more ignorant.
Anyways. But yes, thank you, Anna, for bringing me this this amazing tale of this legendary saint.
You are welcome. Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.